Um, I decided to do the auxiliary battles off stream. I got some weapon ranks up with it, as well as mastered classes. Um, Yay. Probably just gonna explore today. Before that, do got some supports to look at. So I will mute real quick and let those play out. So yay.
Your Highness, missing the day's training? How unlike you.
I had intended to train, but this rain is unrelenting.
Yes, it's really coming down out there. Makes it hard to go outside, I suppose. It's pouring so hard, I can't help but feel poorly.
Yes. Quite.
Sorry, that one was pretty bad. I think this weather is putting a damper on my sense of humor.
At any rate, did you need me for something?
Ah, yes. You seem to have the time to spare, so would you help me organize our stock of weapons? You must know a thing or two about weapons, and I bet you're no slouch at physical labor.
Of course, I'd be happy to help. I was just hoping for a useful way to pass the time until the rain lets up.
I appreciate it. I don't know how I do it all on my own. You know, it's great that you're willing to help with this kind of thing. Some nobles are so self-important. You're a real go-getter, Your Highness. Or should I say, your spryness? Maybe that was disrespectful. If he's going to lop off my head, he'd better go ahead and do it. I can't bear the silence. Listen, Your Highness, that joke, I didn't mean to...
I just...
Huh?
oh my... I'm sorry, Eloise.
Wait, you mean you actually found it funny?
Oh goodness, not at all.
I see.
But when a joke is unfunny to a certain degree, it somehow comes full circle into hilarity.
That's not exactly what I was going for. Still, I don't think I've ever seen you laugh so loudly.
It's true. Laughter is not one of my strong suits. I actually can't recall the last time I laughed like that. Eloise, perhaps you should focus your efforts on honing this comedic talent of yours.
This talent? Is that your way of saying I'm no good at telling jokes?
My apologies. I should refrain from commenting on the quality of your jokes. What's important is that they bring joy, right?
That does it. Next time I make you laugh, I'm gonna make you admit it was a good quality joke. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to cook up some top-notch rib ticklers.
Eloise, what about organizing the weapons? Oh, he's gone, isn't he?
Come on, sell it to me!
Huh? What's going on here? Hey, stop that! Can't you see he's not interested?
We're just talking business here, now move it along!
Oh, I just thought it looked a little... Actually, now I'm curious. What kind of business are you conducting? I've been told I have a keen eye for appraisal.
Just trying to buy a sword. I told him to name his price, but he won't give it up.
Any price? You must be able to afford anything your heart desires. But did you consider that he might have a good reason not to sell it? Maybe it's a family heirloom, or simply his favorite sword.
No one asked for your appraisal, now move it! Or are you looking for trouble?
That is quite enough! You would dare threaten a woman? I will not permit such ungentlemanly conduct.
Oh, hello, Ferdinand. Do you have have an opinion on all this?
Behind me, milady! I will protect you!
Who are you? You looking for trouble too?
Keep your distance, gutless knave. I just cleaned my sword, and if I maim you, I will have to clean it again. Neither of us wants that, so I suggest you leave at once.
Ah, forget it. You're not worth my time.
Ah, thank you so much. You saved me there.
Well, that is taken care of. Are you hurt, Mercedes?
Hurt? No, I'm fine. We were only talking.
Ah, I am glad. I do not abide uncouth behavior. Stopping it is my duty as a noble.
Oh, Ignatz, what are you sighing over?
Sorry, I shouldn't sigh in such a holy place.
There's nothing wrong with it. I sigh here all the time. The goddess receives all our prayers and our sighs. What's bothering you? I'd be happy to talk about it if you'd like.
Oh, it's nothing. Not worth talking about.
Is that so? Am I not worth talking to?
That's not what I meant. Sorry to offend you. I'll tell you about it. I'm just uncertain about my future. My father wants me to be a knight. I don't think I can handle it. Can you imagine a knight as pathetic as me?
I don't find you pathetic at all. Is there something you would rather pursue?
Well, I've always loved painting.
You want to become an artist? How wonderful!
What's your ambition?
Me? I simply want to help people with their troubles. Those who can't help themselves. I've considered working for the church, but that's only a vague idea. Oh, I'm sorry. We were supposed to be discussing your troubles.
Not at all. I'm actually feeling a little better. Knowing that you aren't sure about your future, I don't feel quite so alone.
Everyone in this world feels a little lost, you know. I really do believe that the life of an artist is a wonderful dream to pursue. There was a beautiful painting of the goddess in the church where I used to live. Whenever times were difficult, I would stare up at her and sigh. Thinking about that painting helps me even now.
I've always wanted to paint the goddess.
You should. I'm sure your painting will help someone else in their time of need.
I can't paint anything powerful enough to do that. I wish I could. Maybe one day. I'll give that some thought. Thank you, Mercedes.
The time has come. I have been waiting to curse your soul with this tale of ghostly terror.
You have? Well, excellent. I won't run or hide.
Then we shall proceed. Our story begins when a friend of mine visited a graveyard in eastern Fargus.
Oh, wait.
Whatever is the matter, Eloise? I've barely just begun.
You got to the graveyard part so quickly. No warning at all. I wasn't ready. Ugh, listen to me. What kind of knight am I? Continue, Mercedes. I won't make another peep.
Very well then. Now where was I? Ah, yes. My friend went to visit his grandfather's grave, staying the night at a neighboring church. As darkness crept, he awoke to a strange sound. He peered out into the black of night to see a misshapen figure desecrating the graves. He barricaded himself in his room, waiting for the first glimmer of sunlight before fleeing the church. My friend soon learned that the graveyard was built on the ruins of an ancient battlefield. Legend says that the souls of knights who fell during the battle roam freely after dark. He was sure that the misshapen figure he saw was the ghost of a warrior searching for its earthly remains. After his stay at the church, my friend complained of restless nights and an unbearable weight on his chest. His closest friends and family feared a change in his eyes, as though it wasn't him occupying his body. No one knows for certain what happened that night. After years of isolation, his body was found in the very graveyard where it all began. Eloise? Did you hear me? I said, in the very graveyard where it all began.
Ah! What happened? Is it over? Oh, I blacked out after the part with the misshapen figure. Oh, so pathetic. I'm a knight. I have to be ready to fight anywhere, even in a spooky graveyard.
I don't think many battles take place in graveyards in the middle of the night. But I suppose it's important to be prepared, isn't it?
Precisely. Please, Mercedes, help me prepare.
Of course! I'm happy to share another spooky story next time.
There's a lot of dust there. It looks like nobody's cleaned it in ages. No, I just can't leave it. It must be cleaned. Oh, can't quite reach. Just a little further. If only I was taller.
Miss Annette, if you carry on like that, I dare say the bookshelf shall give out in a few moments' time.
Professor Hanneman! Thank you so much. There is just so much dust up there.
I understand. I had noticed it myself, actually, and was just on my way to get a cloth for it. How about you leave this part to me?
Okay, thank you.
No need to thank me. I must admit, I'm rather impressed by your keen dust-spotting eye.
I just couldn't rest easy thinking that we hadn't finished cleaning in here.
I'm quite the same. How anyone can abide dust, even hidden dust. Well, I can't grasp the idea.
You and I are like two peas in a pod. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bit rude of me.
We do seem to be similar in a number of ways, yes? So I have a spot of advice for you, if you don't mind.
Yes?
Next time you identify a dusty patch in an inaccessible location, please send for me.
That's very kind, but I wouldn't want to bother someone as busy as you.
Nonsense. I'm keen to avoid a repeat performance of the tragedy of Miss Annette and the books.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Right. Next time, I'll definitely call for you.
Indeed. I would never forgive myself if you managed to pull a whole bookcase over on yourself.
I promise that won't happen. Most likely. Good day, Ferdinand. Working on your armor again?
Good day to you too. That is right. I have been overusing it a bit lately. Now, allow me to wager a guess. Are you feeling hungry as usual?
As usual? It is not as though I am always searching for a meal. I am rather interested in armor. Do you mind if I peer over your shoulder while you work?
Of course not. Please, feel free to observe.
Thank you for allowing me the pleasure. Oh, so many different types. Wow! Helmets, armor, gauntlets. The range of defensive items seems innumerable. This one seems different from the rest of them. It is akin to a gauntlet, except...
Flame, careful!
Huh? Oh!
Flame, are you alright? Did you injure yourself?
I am well. But what was that?
That could have been serious. Please forgive me. I should have warned you first. This is a new type of gauntlet with a spring-loaded blade over the knuckles. The mechanism is rather easily triggered. How foolish of me not to warn you.
No, I am the one who was overly curious and reached out without permission. My apologies. But, when you snatched me out of harm's way, you embraced me quite tightly.
Yes. You were in danger and my instincts simply took hold. I hope you will forgive my rashness.
No, it is not that at all. It is just... you hugged me so tight.
Did it hurt? I am so sorry, Flame. I did not mean to cause you any discomfort.
Not at all. Not in the slightest. Anyway, I had better be on my way.
Such a delicate creature. And that sweet demeanor. Snap out of it, Ferdinand.
I know it's a romantic support, but my dumbass is thinking about how Yarnglepper in Three Hopes ended up having that same spring-loaded mechanism in like the gauntlets to pop out the blade. I don't know why that's immediately what I thought of, but that is immediately what I thought of.
It didn't work. Odd. My logic was sound, or so I thought.
Ah, Lysithea. I've just happened upon some lovely tea leaves. Would you care to join me for a cup?
Nope. Busy.
While I admire your dedication to research, you simply must take breaks now and again for the sake of your health.
I am perfectly capable of knowing when to stop. I'm no child, I'll have you know.
Come now, take just a brief respite. Look, I've even brought snacks to go with the tea.
Ooh, that actually looks pretty tasty. All right, fine.
Well, what do you think? These are made especially for my house. I've loved them since I was a boy.
Oh, geez. Wow. Actually, this is delicious. You have excellent taste, Lawrence.
Have as much as you'd like. For the sake of our friendship, I consider it well worth the investment. I'd like to know more about you, Lysithea. Where did you learn such a command of magic? When you were a child, what kind of...
Come on. Can't we just enjoy the snacks? I loathe talking about myself.
Openness is a prerequisite to successful diplomacy. You'll learn that when you take your first real steps into high society.
Can you stop with the kid treatment? I mean, really, is age the only thing you consider when engaging with others?
But there's nothing the matter with being young. There is a role to be played at every stage in life. That is how we learn and grow.
Are you even listening? Ugh, it's like you can't even help yourself but to continue treating me like a child.
I absolutely recognize your raw ability. You possess quite a rare gift for magic. I hope we can find a way for you to use that gift to help as many people as we can. Surely you can agree to that, at least.
You really are relentless. I'll spell this out for you once more. I don't care.
You're headstrong, just like me. That very quality will ensure a better future for Fodlan.
I, sir, am nothing like you. You're bullheaded and boorish, and utterly fixated on the future. All you care about is what's to come. Sure, it's all well and good to be thinking about such lofty things. However, for me, the future's a very long ways off. Better to focus on the present, on the here and now. Thanks for the tea.
Lysithea?
Thank you, Lawrence. You've done so much for me. You've been a tremendous help.
It was but a trifle. Surely there was no small amount of danger, but in the interest of experience, I was happy to endure.
You're so strong that I can't help but feel safe in your presence.
Yes, of course. Although, no matter how much brute strength we bring to bear, it is important that there be a leader on the field as well. Without someone possessed of my sound judgment and adaptability, we would surely be lost.
Surely, yes. My thoughts exactly. But,
What is it?
I'm going to keep providing support from the back. You wouldn't mind doing more fighting for me, would you?
Oh, well, physically I can, certainly. But if you mean on an everyday basis...
I knew you would. You have the generous soul of a true noble. I'll have to write back home and sing your praises.
Really? You mean to your father and brother?
Oh, yes. I have to write my big brother pretty often, as a matter of fact. He gets upset if I don't. And yet, I never have much to write about. I've been really straining for topics. That must strike you as a terrible nuisance, the idea of me blabbing about you in my letters.
Nuisance? Oh, hardly. Your brother is one of the foremost commanders of the Alliance. I can think of no higher accolade than to have my name passed on to his noble ear.
Then I'll tell him about all your thrilling exploits. Although if you can't help, that's okay too. I'll find something else to write about.
Oh, fear not. I shall show you exploits of a nature more thrilling than you could ever dream. Incidentally, when you write to him, please do not refer to me merely as Lawrence. Please use my full name, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. This will be an excellent opportunity to advance the status of the Gloucester name.
What a funny boy.
My breath.
Careful. You're going to make yourself pass out.
Shamir? I'm so sorry.
Are you trying to breathe like I showed you? Not even close.
That, in-out-out technique sounds so easy, but it's not easy at all.
It's only easy for me because I put in the time to practice. You need to practice if you want it to work.
Oh yeah? Really? So I should be able to do it if I just practice?
Yes.
I see. You had no presence. Again.
Yes. Sometimes my presence fades without even trying. It can be a nuisance.
One of these days, I'm gonna do it, just like you.
Seems unlikely, but keep practicing.
Yeah. Got it. Thanks.
Stop doing it while you're talking. It's disturbing.
Hey, Ignatz. What you doing?
Cyril, hello. I was just looking outside. Are you off to work right now?
I'm gonna get a bucket and get rid of that big puddle everybody keeps walking around.
Oh, you're getting rid of the puddle over there? That's a shame.
Huh?
I've quite enjoyed looking at the puddle. But pay me no mind. The work needs doing. I know.
Huh? What's so nice about it?
Well, look at it. With the addition of the puddle, the whole landscape has changed dramatically. Plus, it's perfectly unique. No two puddles are alike. Light will never again hit the water in quite that way. This whole landscape is unique, in fact. Here, now, for us to enjoy. It didn't exist a moment ago, and it won't exist in a moment.
I guess you're right, huh? Weird. I never thought about the rain that way. How it makes the world look different, and how that's kind of special, I mean.
Your mood just brightened, Cyril. And that made the world a little brighter, didn't it? And that's the other thing about looking at a landscape. The view is affected by the viewer's feelings.
Huh. Maybe you're right. When I remember it, I think Elmira was a real dull and lonely place. Once you're out of the city, there's nothing but the plains and sky, and they stretch on forever. You can lose yourself out there. That's the kind of place it is. It's strange. When I remember it now, even though it's lonely, it also seems real pretty too.
Maybe the image in your memories is affected by your emotional state. Anyway, it sounds fascinating. Endless plains, boundless sky. That's Elmira, huh? The thought of it makes my pulse quicken.
You're a big weirdo, Ignatz.
Am I? I suppose I am.
Sitting around, talking about how pretty puddles are?
Well, when you put it like that. Still, I'd love to see Elmira someday. Cyril, after the war, would you go there with me? We can make some memories of your homeland that aren't all dull and lonely.
I don't know. Maybe, but yeah, I'll think about it.
I think the script broke a little there. I don't think this support was supposed to be viewable this early. Because Ignatz just said after the war. The war has not started yet. There is no war. There is no war in Garreg Mach. That's... I didn't realize that. I've never gotten that support this early. Huh. That's interesting.
Hey, Cyril! Cyril? What is he staring at? I see. Hey! What are you looking at there? Anything interesting? Let me have a look. 3 apples, 2 bags of ointment, 1 piece of graphite. Intriguing. Some sort of code, perhaps?
Nah, I was just asked to go out and buy the stuff on this list.
Oh, that's all? Sorry for interrupting in that case. This is kind of a one-person job, so I won't bother you by offering aid.
Well, you actually helped a lot just now, reading that list for me like you did. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't tell anybody, because I've been trying to keep it a secret, but I don't know how to read, so I wasn't sure what to do with the list.
Is that so? But why do you keep it a secret?
I'd hate it if people figured I wasn't up to a job just because I couldn't read.
You're always welcome to call on me for help. I'd be happy to.
Thanks, I will.
I really mean that. Anything you need.
Okay.
Good. Now, you better go get those supplies before it gets dark. Do you remember everything on the list? Need me to read it one more time for you?
That would be pretty helpful, actually.
All right, listen up. I'm not gonna do this a 3rd time.
Lysithia's not a good liar, is she? She knew I was in trouble right away. Hang on. Did she just want to act like a big sister again? But she looked real happy when she was helping me. And I think I'd like to see that smile again sometime.
Alois, I was hoping you could tell me some more stories about Captain Gerald.
You'd like to hear about Gerald's adventures? You seem quite taken with these stories, Leone.
Can't hurt, can it? All our work for the day is done. So remind me, how did you meet him?
Ah, it all feels like ancient history now. You see, the captain was visiting the kingdom of Fargus.
Uh-huh. Go on.
His previous squire had died from a ghastly plague. Then one day, he came upon me and appointed me his new squire.
At that age, you must have had some real talent and courage to stand out as a future knight.
Oh, no, it wasn't that. I was just an orphan boy living in the monastery. I was a timid little thing.
Really? He didn't choose you for your bravery? What made him choose you then?
My face looked like the dead boys.
What? That's it?
Well, I asked the captain, and that was the only answer he gave me.
Ha! Abrasive to the last. That's Captain Gerald for you.
Yes. In those early days, I would sometimes wonder whether he was right in the head. When I saw him on the battlefield, though, those concerns were laid to rest. Anyway, I think I hear your professor has been looking for you. You'd better scram.
Oh no, you're right. I'd better go. See you around.
Professor Hanneman, what do you think of my progress so far?
To be blunt, you are still struggling more than I would expect.
Ah, I see. I suppose I need to give it a little more of that Alois oomph.
How does someone remain so upbeat when they are accomplishing, well, absolutely nothing?
Come again? I didn't quite catch that.
Just jabbering to myself. Pay me no mind.
All right. I've been wondering, why did you agree to train me in the first place? When I told everyone you were teaching me, they could hardly believe it.
Well, if I'm completely honest, you're less of a student and more of an experiment. You have no crest, but you might be able to learn magic, despite our early results. And the potential magical ability of those who lack a crest is precisely what I hope to research.
That's a surprise. A crest scholar researching people without crests?
When studying crests, it is also important to understand the effects of their absence. After all, the very reason for all of my research is to grant the power of a crest to anyone who desires it. If it is in fact possible to increase the magical potential of people lacking a crest, then I find myself one step closer to my goal. Hence, my experiments with you are quite valuable to my research.
Oh, that's wonderful! What a great man you are, Professor Hanneman. Truly a man among men. Why, if I could prove it's possible to use magic without a crest, what an honor that would be. Oh, please, use me as you see fit. I won't let you down, I promise.
Could you express your enthusiasm more quietly? And if at any point you wish to discontinue...
Oh no, I'm ready to go. Let's make a breakthrough. Come on, Hanneman. You should be shouting too. A bright future awaits.
No. Shouts and screams are detrimental to scholarly research, and to my ears.
Oh, I meant to tell you, I have some friends who struggle with magic as well. I'll ask them to help. Perhaps if we all chip in, we can make your dream a reality. Onward!
Alois! Forget it. That man never slows down. But I suppose I can appreciate why some are drawn to his exuberance.
Hey, Alois. Looks like you're done for the day. Care to join me in the dining hall?
Ah, Catherine. How could I refuse?
Nothing like a good drink. I feel better already. The grub's not bad either. This is the perfect way to end a long day of work.
I couldn't agree more. It feels like a weight's been lifted from my shoulders. It's at times like this, when worldly worries fall away, that I can really live in the moment. It's intoxicating.
Worldly worries, live in the moment. Look who's suddenly waxing poetic. Wait, you feel intoxicated before you've had a drop of booze? Talk about a lightweight.
Hello! Just the man I was looking for.
Ah, yes. Were you the fellow selling ancient coins?
Yes, sir. Since our meeting at the antique shop yesterday, I got my hands on something new. Here we are. Look at this magnificent coin. Do you see the engraving? It's the crest of House Karen, one of the kingdom's most prominent noble families. It's an exceptionally rare piece, commissioned by a hero 1,000 years ago.
By a hero? 1,000 years ago? I'll take it. How much do I owe you?
For a collector such as yourself, sir, I'm happy to offer it at a discounted price. Let's see, that'll be...
Hold on. Stop trying to swindle my friend. You're claiming a hero from House Karen had their crest engraved on this coin. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Tell me, as a collector of antiques, are you familiar with this piece? It's a legendary sword.
Ma'am, please, keep your nose out of my... What? Is that Thunderbrand? That's not possible. It couldn't be.
You are familiar with it. Excellent. Perhaps you know how cleanly it slices through liars and cheats.
Ah!
Ah! You're saying that whole story was a lie?
I thought it was obvious.
E. Hello. Time to explore the monastery. Let's go up first and see if there are any more Vithkums available. Yes, there are. Also, some more Umbral Steel. Ogma Wolverine. So fans. So fans. I wonder if weapons like Altheim are also end up on there. Ooh, a silverfish. I can sell that for money. I don't need money though. Alright. Our mission is to go to the Holy Tomb. So let's go to the Holy Tomb. And my cat's running around being all crazy. She's being very crazy. I think she's got the zoomies. Yeah, for anyone who didn't know, this is the Amiibo reward in New Game Plus. You can get a lot of stuff here. I only got 2 rewards this visit, but you can get up to 7. You can get a lot of stuff here, ranging from like rare tea drops, a bunch of rare rewards. You can get stat boosters. And when I say stat boosters, I mean like not the herbs, but like speed wings, giant shells, goddess icons, seraph robes, which increase it by 5. It's ridiculous. And then Sothis will be here, but since Sothis is gone, male Byleth is here. Like Byleth of the opposite gender. Also, just 1 second. Alright, just need a second. Alright. Also, for anyone curious what the Viscum is, it is an enemy-only weapon that, since I am mostly just focused on 100%ing the game rather than playing legitimately, I'm not afraid to use. The giant electric pillars in some of the later chapters that a certain enemy faction uses are internally coded as an untargetable enemy that just uses this sword, the Viscum. It is a 20 might, 9 range, unbreakable magic sword that is 5 weight, and it is E rank. It is the strongest weapon in the game. Record, this is Byla's personal weapon. This is the Viscum. It's ridiculous. Like, it's as ridiculous as it looks. It's so stupid. Alright, today's special. Eloise and Dimitri.
Oh, my
Bubble,
favorite food. You've
what
got
you
to
yelling
try
at me
this.
for?
Oh, this takes me back. I used to...
What you doing, crazy kitty? I think she wants to go for a walk, but I'm streaming, so I'm not gonna take her for a walk. Sedith. Actually, Gilbert. Gilbert needs support ranks. Gilbert and Catherine.
This is eating food.
No. Sedith. There we go. Sedith and Bernadetta do not have a support rank yet.
The flavor is not.
Yeah, I think she really wants to go for a walk. She'd be in a total butt right now. Are you a butt? Are you a butt, kitty? Yeah, I think you're a butt.
Yeah.
This.
I am running out of vegetables.
I would be...
Sylvain and Lawrence.
I did not.
Yeah.
One of my least favorite support chains in the entire game. Nope, not what I want to do. Net button. Okay, I might just put her in my bedroom for a little bit if she's just gonna keep yelling. 1 second. Okay, she's just gonna chill in my bedroom for a few. I forgot to replant vegetables. North, no. Northern, southern, eastern. Cultivate. Alright. Bonding bites. Coincidence her can't support yet. So let's do Ferdinand and Dorothea.
Food tastes best when you are sharing it with others.
What the hell?
Do you not think so, Dorothea?
Yes. Present company excluded, of course.
Someone's carrying boxes down. I thought someone fell down the stairs outside or something. I live in an apartment complex. It sounded like someone fell down the stairs. I was like, oh my god, is everything okay? Someone's just carrying boxes down there though. But they're like on a dolly, so it was like repeatedly hitting the stairs. I was like, god damn. Eh. Come here, cannot support with anybody. Crap baskets. No one can support with anybody else. What do I do? Oh, Felix and Leone. I found a support.
That.
Alright, and the final set of supports is here. The choir coordinator. And I'm just gonna do it with Sedith. Sedith and Bernie. Alright. Real quick before I do anything, I need to check Abyss because I forgot to actually talk to anybody down there. Like, genuinely, I did not speak to a single person down there. Also, I need to sell the seeds I have for Renown because I totally forgot to do that. And I think when I gave Eloise everything, what? Oh, cat. I just went in the wrong direction. I was like, why is there a wall here? Yeah, I totally went below the threshold. That's on me. I'm dumb. Because the threshold for the Infinite Renown glitch is about 68,000. Luckily, I have enough gold where I can buy more seeds. Also, I can sell, like, silverfish. I don't need gold. I can get gold through the infinite renown glitch. I have so much tea. Alright, speak to everybody.
Hey pal, how you holding up? The human body is strong, but we all have our limits. Even folks who fraternize with the goddess. How was she, by the way? A real knockout, yeah? Really? Huh, that's a letdown. Well, in any case, we have our work cut out for us. No telling what they're planning next.
Whoa! Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. You look different. And you're acting different. You're just all around different. Shaking things up, are we? I think that's great. Gotta keep things interesting, right? For what it's worth, it's a good look, and you wear it well.
Got a shady offer from somebody well-dressed. Noble's lapdog, probably. There was a big sack of coin on offer, but not a lot of real info about the job. It seemed suspicious, so I turned it down. Now I wonder if that was a mistake.
Anne. My word. It seems that the rumors of you receiving the goddess's power were true. But you're still you, obviously.
Whatever. You don't seem all that different to me.
It's clear to me, at least, that you are something more than you were. Something special.
Yeah. I just hope this newfound specialness doesn't spell trouble for the rest of us.
Look at you!
Listen, all sorts of folks wind up in this place for all sorts of reasons. Nobody's judging. Whatever happened to you doesn't make one bit of difference to any of these people.
Wow, things certainly have changed lately. Not that I mind. Or perhaps the only thing that's different is how you look. Or has your personality changed too? Well, that's cute. Glad you're able to joke around at least. Makes me less concerned about you. Well, whatever the case, I still like you just the same as I always have.
I love how Balthus is like the only one you can actually say anything about Sothis about. Nobody else you can tell like details about Sothis with, but Balthus is just like, yeah, Sothis was a kid. Yeah. I need to go to the marketplace. And I need to do a little bit of meow.
Welcome.
And a little bit of meow.
You have a good eye. 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 You have a good
I'll
eye.
probably actually do.
You have a good eye. A pleasure to you have a good eye. A pleasure to
I'll probably
you
do like actual full-on loops of the Infinite Renown glitch.
You have a good eye. You have a good eye.
Off stream, just because that takes a while to do.
A pleasure doing come again.
But I don't need to do it too much. But I just need to get a little bit of it stockpiled. Just so I have enough to be over that threshold. So I can get Seteth and Gilbert over the line. Gustav.
It can't be.
Offer item. Boop. And boop. And a little bit of boop. A little bit of itty bitty tiny boop. And another boop. Yeah, that should be good. And for anybody curious about the Infinite Renown glitch, let me buy 88 of these. No, 82 of these. So it's right over 65,000. 65,000, 60 in like a little bit over 65, 65550, and a little bit over that. And there's a bit of an underflow glitch with it, where, and that's not just a text glitch. That is 64 renown for 82 silver lance pluses. That is why all of my characters have silver weapons, and a few killer weapons too. And with swords, woe dows. Oh, no, not 62. And the Infinite Renown glitch involves going and selling all of these weapons, and then buying seeds, and then with those bot seeds, going back here, offering them for more renown, and then in a loop, selling them. And then you just sort of repeat that. That's what I mean when I say I won't do full loops on stream, because it just takes a while. Honestly, I don't think I need to do full loops anyway, because I only have 2 more characters that I need to actually get renown on. And I think I'll be fine. Doopa 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 doopa. Doop doop. Oh, hi, Sothis. How are you doing? I'm playing actual 3 houses, and I am abusing the renown glitch. Because I am aiming to 100% this game.
Will this one do? Many things.
And I'm showcasing how to do that glitch.
Will this one do?
But I'm not going to do full loops on stream.
Many thanks.
But yeah, you can see how that loop ends up giving you infinite gold, followed by you just go through, you buy the seeds, then with the seeds, you go back, you offer it to the pagan deity. With the underflow glitch, you get a bunch of silver lance pluses for only 64 renown. You go, you sell them, you buy more seeds, you sell the seeds for a bunch of renown, and then profit. And using all of that renown, just showcasing everybody. You can see this combined with the infinite month glitch. My characters have been grinding out a lot. Alois, not so much because I just got him, but yeah. Sothis, or Byleth specifically, I did a solo Byleth run. Um, I did a solo Byleth run in a previous save file. So, and I didn't actually use glitches for that run. So yeah, my Byleth is actually just maxed out. Everyone learning a lot of stuff. Yeah. Uh, my Byleth is actually just genuinely maxed out already, just going into this, which is kind of funny. So I can just sort of do whatever I want with Byleth. And since it's New Game Plus, I could even do silly stuff like um oh, no. Like if I were to also, since I have Amiibo and I can go to the Amiibo Holy Tomb, I'm just sitting on so many stat boosters. Because the Amiibo version of the Holy Tomb, I'm not sure if I showed that. If you go over to the Amiibo Gazebo, I already grabbed it here, but in New Game Plus specifically, if you go to the Holy Tomb, Byleth can jump on the save menu, or the loading screen, not the save menu. Yeah, you can actually go to the Holy Tomb, where this month's mission is taking place. There will be like 2 to 7 items here, and it can be anything from like strong accessories like critical rings, accuracy rings, hex lock shields, to stat boosters, like not herbs, seraph robes, energy drops, goddess icons, giant shells, speed wings, like full on stat boosters. In my solo Bioth run, that was kind of imperative because I unironically capped a lot of Byleth stats. And they only got to like level 50. But I abused the hell out of the Holy Tomb. And if you know 3 houses, it is nearly impossible to cap stats in this game, legitimately. Because stat caps are like fucking like 50 to 80 in this game. And in some cases, like some characters have stat caps in like the hundreds. Like it is nearly impossible to stat cap in this game. So the fact that I was able to do it is just ridiculous. Like it goes to show just how stupid the Holy Tomb can be. And an interesting thing is right now it's male Byleth. But before you actually fuse with Sothis, Sothis will be here. And she'll say her line from the start that it is almost time to begin. So that's an interesting thing, because this is, the place where you speak to Sothis. But yeah, that's an interesting thing. There is another part of it which I can just show in the tutorial menu. There is an exclusive spell that you get for
thank you.
Byleth as well as a part of this, which is another thing that is ridiculously overpowered if you use it correctly. And also, it's just sort of route dependent on how ridiculous it is. Because in some routes, it's not as strong because you don't fight as many mages in it. But where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You get the Sothis Shield as a reward for going to the Holy Tomb. Once per battle, using Sothis Shield grants +7 resistance to all allies. It is essentially a universal ward for the entire map, which is stupidly overpowered. especially against for allies who just have horrible resistance against mages. So yeah, it's just stupid. Anyways, I'm gonna let some supports play because I need supports. Yay! And I'm gonna start with one of my least favorite support chains in the game. Yay, pass!
I just wanted to say that I've been watching and I'm really impressed by how hard you work. Very dedicated for someone so young.
Oh, thank you.
I really admire your everything. But you know, everybody needs to relax now and then. I was wondering if maybe you and me could...
I'm quite busy. I should get going. Bye.
That was difficult to watch.
Lawrence, ever since you started hanging around, I've had no luck. Usually, if I show a girl I'm mature, noble, and interested, she's an easy catch.
Your logic is sound, I will admit, but your results are less than entirely convincing. Honestly, all this talk of maturity and experience from a shallow person like you is rather laughable.
Shallow? What? Like your nobleness as some properly cultured man of the world?
Naturally, my bearing is as elegant and refined as silk. Observe. You seem to be deep in thought. Is there something on your mind? Please, allow me to lend you my ear. I will gladly shoulder any of your burdens.
Oh, thank you. But it's not something I really want to talk about.
So harsh. Even the slightest worry, I would have been happy to listen.
Why, yes. Your silky bearing was quite impressive. You're always going on about nobility, but that's no way to win a woman. Your problem, and I may have told you this before, at least twice, your problem is you're pretentious.
That's rich, coming from you. Your bearing is so flippant that you utterly fail to gain a lady's trust. How can you not see that?
All I'm failing to see is you getting a girl's attention.
How dare you?
Listen, I'm sorry. That was mean. And you're probably right about me not being serious enough.
I will concede. I feel the same. Enough at least to keep your advice at the back of my mind. I was a touch too stubborn.
It's the same in battle, isn't it? If you don't bend a little, you fail.
Even so?
Yeah, with that being said...
I will outclass you, Sylvain.
Bring it on, Lawrence.
Caspar, that equipment is new. It is suiting. It suits you.
Oh, right. Thanks.
You get more strength each day. I do not want to be falling behind.
I'm impressed with how much stronger you've gotten too. More than I have.
No, Caspar, you are impressing to me. I want to be training with you.
Just hold on, Petra.
What is wrong?
It's your attitude. How can you act so casual around me? My father killed your father. You shouldn't be able to stand the sight of me. You actually hate me, right? That's fine. I can take it. I completely understand. Just be honest. Give it to me straight. If our roles were reversed, I don't think I'd be able to forgive you. I don't understand how you could just...
You are not the one who did the killing, Caspar. Our parents had conflict, but we are not them. I have no worry about it. You should not either.
I don't need to worry? Impossible! I don't think I'll ever be...
You must. If not, the conflict will keep carrying on. If children cannot forgive, it will not ever have an ending. Is that what you are wanting?
Well, of course not.
Please, give it some thinking. I will be leaving now.
Oh, is that Sedith? Wow, he looks really deep in thought. I wonder what he's writing. A secret diary, maybe?
That phrase doesn't quite work, does it? Let's see about an alternative.
Too uncertain for a diary. Maybe it's a letter. Or a poem.
No, that's bound to introduce misunderstanding. Precision is the key.
It must be really important if he's putting that much thought into every word.
But I mustn't overcomplicate things either. Parting words ought to be precise.
Parting? It's a farewell letter? Is he writing his resignation? Sedith can be a little scary sometimes, but I hope he doesn't leave. It'd be sad to see him go. He shouldn't make such rash decisions. If he's unhappy about something, he should tell someone.
Come now. Do you really think I would resign?
You heard all that?
If you don't wish to be heard talking to yourself, then you should not speak so loudly. I'm sorry to hear that you find me intimidating.
I'm sorry! I won't disturb you ever again!
Wait, Bernadetta! Ah, typical behavior for the girl. Most concerning. Can she really go through life this way?
Who is it?
It's me, Raphael!
Oh, Raphael! I'll get the door. What are you up to? Oh, whoa! What an enormous crate! And look what's in it. Crystal vials, shiny rocks.
And I got this too!
Oh, what a splendid flower. And so fresh. Hey, wait a second. Is that for your sister?
Yeah, I finally got my hands on something cute, just like you suggested.
That's so nice! But wait a second. Is this that flower from Fodlan's throat?
Of course! I had to run to make it back in time. It was a lot farther than I thought.
You ran all that way? And while we're on the topic, aren't these all Myron crystals? Such fine carvings on them. They must be the work of a true artisan. It couldn't have been easy getting your hands on these.
I figured I should follow your advice. You know more about what's stylish than I ever could.
Well done. I'm sure your sister will be pleased. All that's left is to make that necklace.
Yeah, about that. I don't know how to put it together. I've spent so long trying to figure it out that the flowers have started wilting. There are only a few nice ones left.
Huh. That's not good. I could try telling you how to make it, but you can't afford to lose any more flowers. Oh, all right. Looks like it's Hilda to the rescue. I'll take it from here.
Seriously? You're really gonna help me?
Sure. I make myself things from time to time, and this is definitely easier than teaching you how. But you owe me for this. I expect to be paid back.
Don't you worry about that. I'll find something really nice to pay you back with.
It couldn't have been easy finding all these trinkets. He must really love his sister. Still, older brothers can be so dense.
Hey, Marianne? Are you there?
Yes. Can I help you?
Do you have a minute?
Huh? Oh, I...
Then, if you don't mind, would you come with me for a moment?
So, did you need something from me?
Yes, indeed. I have an urgent request.
Have I done something?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Really, you don't have to worry. Would you close your eyes, please?
Then how will I know where I'm going?
Just take my hand. That's it. There, right there. Perfect. Now open your eyes.
Ah, the town is glowing from the sunset.
Yes. Isn't it beautiful?
Very much so.
I was looking at it earlier and I thought to myself, I have to show Marianne.
But why me?
Because you're always looking at your shoes. You never get a chance to appreciate the scenery.
Oh,
See, the best thing about the scenery is, it's always changing. With the weather, the time of day, the season. So every view is unique. Never to be repeated. If no one sees it, it's lost.
You could have just enjoyed it on your own.
I wanted to share this beautiful landscape with you.
Thank you. I'm not sure what to say.
Hey, that's okay. I won't try to express this beauty in words either. Just look and remember. This will make for a nice memory. And maybe remember that I was here too.
I will. I really will.
Started with one of my least favorite supports, ended with honestly just a really sweet one. That was a really sweet. Ignatz and Marianne's B support is really sweet. That was beautiful.
Did you call? Oh, this is my favorite tea. Do you, I am grateful.
All right.
Some sweets. Anything is fine.
Turn it down so my little PNG tuber will actually speak. A thrill of sweets.
Talking to you feels worth my time. I feel there's a lot I can learn from you.
All right. Perfect conversation. +1 charm.
That tea was delicious. Invite me again sometime. See ya.
Yay, +1 charm. It's not a useful stat, but yay, +1 charm. And here we go with the certificates. Warmark.
I passed.
As if he is the charming lady. I know she has a high authority rank, but I don't remember if... I don't remember if she actually has a high charm growth or not.
Oh.
Everyone has so many classes. No, Mercedes!
Oh,
Mercedes is too honest to be a trickster. Ingrid can be a dark flyer, though. Ingrid can really just be any class. She's probably best suited to be a not a war master, a wyvern lord, though. just because it helps make up for her god-awful strength growth. Because her strength growth is 35%, and the Wyvern Lord is, I believe, a 25% strength growth, which Ingrid just desperately needs to be functional as a unit. like Ingrid just genuinely just does not function.
I have
Petra has success. Grappler. No, Ignatz. Ingrid. I thought Ingrid got a buff to 40 strength. I don't think so. I don't think they ever patched any growths in 3 houses. I think the only time Ingrid has good strength is Fire Emblem Heroes. I think that's the only time she has a good attack stat. I think she actually has a decent attack stat in 3 Hopes too, but in 3 Hopes, it's not like in 3 Hopes, it's not actually whatchamacallit. My brain is struggling to think of the words. It's fixed. Growths are fixed. The only actual like percentage growths are from classes, and like the additional bonuses that you get from the suggestions. I don't know. Alright. It's time for a mission. The conflict at the Holy Tomb. But before that starts, I have to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Okay. I'm gonna immediately mute up so the cutscene can play though.
My thank you so much.
A revelation from the goddess. To think we'll have the honor of attending such a historical event.
I hear the Archbishop will accompany us to the Holy Tomb.
If something happens to her, all of Fodlan will suffer. We must protect her at all costs.
This may sound mad, but perhaps we don't have to worry so much about that. Lady Rhea has said before that she is capable of protecting herself. I have a feeling that is true. I thought it was a strange thing for her to say. And beyond that, her movements bring to mind a great warrior with an extensive military background. I wonder. Mind, it's also possible that I'm way off track. Regardless, perhaps we should brace ourselves for anything.
I never imagined attending a ceremony for a real revelation.
I wonder what the ceremony will be like. I'm so nervous. I'm not ready for this.
There's no chance for battle unless something goes terribly wrong, right? Oh, boring.
If you keep saying things like that, something bad is bound to happen.
What's wrong, Flame? You look like you have something on your mind.
Who, me? No, it is nothing. May we all see this through to the end.
Your Highness, I will protect you no matter what. Your Highness?
I haven't been sleeping well recently, and my head aches. But no need to worry. Let's focus on the task at hand. It's about time for Lady Rhea to arrive. Let's all steel ourselves for whatever may occur at this ceremony.
Are you surprised, Professor? This is the Holy Tomb.
Incredible. To think such a vast space has been hiding beneath the monastery all this time. I wonder what powers that giant mechanism that descends beneath the ground.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children. It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this very throne. Professor, do you recognize this throne? So long. I have waited so very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation from the goddess. Well? It was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Halt! Reveal yourself!
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit. Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
Why is the Imperial Army here?
This can't be. How did they get into Garreg Mach?
Even the Flame Emperor is here. That can only mean...
The Flame Emperor is connected to the Empire. What do you know?
I never imagined you'd have the nerve to return here. What are you after, Flame Emperor?
Is it not obvious? The Holy Tomb contains great power. The power to rule all of Fodlan.
And to attain that power, you'll trample anything that stands in your way. Just like you did in Dusker.
I had nothing to do with that. Quickly retrieve the Crest Stones. Kill for them if you must.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place. Professor, Destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator!
My thank you
I
so
bet.
much. I am grateful.
I thank you.
Is Dimitri a force deploy? He probably is.
Thanks so much.
Who do I actually want to deploy for this? Probably just... Wow, Dimitri isn't actually a force deploy. Only 9 units need to be deployed. Everyone's level 22, so I will put in... Alois is higher level, but he needs to master more classes, so yeah. Same for Manuela. Do inventory items. Store. You can actually equip the silver bow now. I got him up from E rank to B rank bows in a single map. That is the power of bronze weapons, or broken weapons, is that you can grind weapon ranks into oblivion. Is that everything? No, gauntlets. You need gauntlets. I will give you the killer commits. You do not need this. You need a Viscum instead. Yes, you do. You do not need that. You need a silver sword. Yeah, you need a silver sword. And we'll give you silver axe. Place this with doobity bop, bop bop, bop bop, bop. Shoobity woobity, doobity doobity. Also, I just use it. I don't want to just carry a bunch of rusted weapons I'm not going to be using in Bane's story maps. Oh yeah, Ferdinand had the Spear of Assault for a little bit. Oh yeah, Sylvain, you do not want a Silver Lance right now. That was the wrong thing to give you. You want the Lance of Ruin because matching crest. I think that's everybody. No. Killer Bow. I think that's everybody, yeah. This I'm actually going to put Dimitri on Alois. Mostly because I need to get them support ranks. Even though Dimitri is overleveled into Oblivion. Catherine, who do you need to support with? A lot of people. Catherine, you can support with Linhart currently. Constant? No, Constance doesn't need to support with anybody. None of the Ashen Wolves need to support with anybody currently. Felix and Sylvain. No, none of them are deployed. I'm dumb. Manuela, do you need to support with anybody? Yes, you do. Oh, well, you're flying, so no. Hanneman does not. Plain and to do. Plain and to do. Hold on. I let her out of the room because I thought she would stop meowing, but now she's meowing and she's climbing on the table that she's not allowed to be on. So 1 second. Like, I know what she wants, and what she wants is to go outside for a walk, and it's not to use the restroom, because she does have a litter box, and she uses the litter box, because she's a cat. She just goes for walks, because she wants to be an outside cat. But there's a no leash policy, or there is a leash policy here, and also she is a kitten, so I do not trust her to actually come back if I let her off leash. So I do take her for walks like on a leash, and I know that's what she wants, but I am streaming, so as of right now, I cannot let her off the leash. So that is why she is not allowed to go outside right now. Oh, yeah. Reclass.
Nice.
You can be a soldier. Dimitri still hasn't mastered Dancer. Yeah, she is being so fussy because she's not getting what she wants right now.
Master.
I'm gonna.
I'll put
Mercedes can be a merc. Happy can be a brigand. Ignatz can be a brigand. Everyone can be a brigand. Ferdinand. Yeah, all good. We're all good. Inventory abilities. Did Alois get any abilities worth putting on him? I don't think he needs speed, because he does not have any speed. I think he got Death Blow. No, Ash got Death Blow. Which, That might be worth putting on him. Because he's an archer. Well, he's currently a brawler, so... But I do archer things with him still. Alright. Fight!
I will not allow such violence from the Empire. Strike down the rebels and protect the Holy Tomb.
The crest stones are in the caskets! Open every last one of them!
The Holy Tomb must not be desecrated. Protect as many of the crest stones as you can.
Protect the crest stones. If they're stolen, you can get them back by defeating the foes that have them. You can earn rewards based on the number of crest stones that you've protected. Well, I have Viscums, so that should help with the crest stones. I think I need to kill the thieves because they're the ones that are going to go after the crest stones.
Let us away.
I do not have animations on. On, action skip, off. There we go.
Sally forth! A hard gift! Skirmish!
Viscum crit.
You're really going for it.
Let's
Gotta
take them
love
out.
it. Viscums are so stupid. Online is so stupid just because Viscums are so stupid. It's ridiculous how overpowered these things are, and they're everywhere, and they cost 1 gold. I'm gonna put on the Killer Axe.
To work.
And Shamir. No.
Oh,
Catherine can have a killer bow on because she is a sniper, so she can actually fight sniper range.
Ready and able.
Luis. Go over here. And you can do this one things. I want to try and master a class with Alois while he's here. I'm gonna try to do this Bishop. You could tell I'm a bit more focused on 100% than I am on
chance to grow.
playing the map legitimately. Retribution. Roll. Wow, no crit. Damn.
Take away the crest stones.
Take away the crest stones, all of them.
Do you even know what those stones
Do you
are?
even know what those stones are? Ah! I stole the crest stones. Hey! 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 You dicks!
Noted.
Get back here! Combat arts, point blank volley. I can do point blank volley with no. I can move here.
Making Lady Rhea proud.
luck next time.
Then we'll hit you with the boops. Killer Knucks. And we'll just get the immediate crit and a double crit. Let's go, Catherine. That's good for him. Oh, nice dodge. Do.
Should have studied harder.
And Eloise can just give it a little bit of yeah. He does no damage with this thing. Because Eloise does not have any stat buffs from magic. Brain, what was I trying to say?
As expected.
There we go. Well, that's one of the things. Ah! Well, you mastered Thief. Good job, Zero. And they make way for the exit. No! You are not allowed to try and kill Violet. Don't heal the demonic beast.
I had no other option.
Not so sure about this.
Combat Arts, Play Volley. Yeah, that
You're in my way.
especially crit.
Yeah, I won.
A nice, solid 66.
That'll do nicely.
Violet, you do not have a good battalion. Nobody has a good battalion for this. Crap baskets. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. Out of range. I'm going to take care of this stick. Can I? Yeah, I can. Gambit.
Ready and able.
Line of lances.
Whatever it takes.
We're just gonna hit it with that boot. And you're gonna target Catherine. And you know what I say to that? I say...
This might be tough.
I was gonna say another Gambit, but apparently that doesn't work.
I know where I stand.
So I'm gonna say Alois gets the kill. We're just gonna send both of those to the convoy. Flashfire arrows.
Let's all do our part.
Take full advantage.
This is what we're gonna do instead. And finally,
Take me all you want.
your crits. Beast armor destroyed.
Not my first battle.
The opportunity to kill the one in the back.
See where you went wrong.
Boop. Boop. Hi!
Thank you.
Stop healing the healer! I call shenanigans.
We'll cover you.
I call complete and utter shenanigans. Okay, we're gonna take out this demonic beast.
Allow us.
It's time.
Lure, left side. No, we're gonna go back here. Killer Canucks. Let's do bombard. Yeah, get the strength and speed. That's kind of all that Catherine needs, so you know what that works. Catherine with the Falcon Punch, for real. It's the Falcon Punch, except it hits. No. Hanneman, how about you don't do that? Set at 3 range. Send a nuke that way. Thank you. And then Shamir and Silverlands.
Sleep in the dirt.
And Manuela.
You are no match
Dead.
for me.
Creststone Convoy. Wait there. The XP obtained. Level 25. Manuela probably didn't need the level, because she is over-leveled. Eloise. Attack. I should not have done that at 1 range.
This might be tough.
I have a 9 range sword, and I did it at 1 range when he was low HP. I am a fucking genius!
I'm not hurt
I
too bad.
am so smart.
Let us away.
Attack. Zero gets the kill.
I'll keep it up.
Damn. That was a good level. Cyril is very volatile with his levels because all of his growths with, if you take into account aptitude, all of his growths are like around 50. So he can be volatile with his levels.
Let's take them out.
Attack all of these guys. Keyhole, Wyvern Core.
Stay focused.
Also, Combat Arts, Point Blank Volley. Another one. And we're gonna do boop.
Guess I'm pretty
Point Blank
strong.
Volley is such an overpowered combat. Cyril, here's the thing about Cyril. He is so amazing and so ass at the same time because he has 2 of the best combat arts in the entire game in Point Blank Volley and Vengeance. Because Vengeance has some of because of the fact that Vengeance gives 1 true damage for every single point of lost HP. It is so overpowered, especially if you have a high HP character. There's that infamous clip of a level 1 Cyril as a War Master. I think it was as a War Master who one-shot Hegemon Edelgard on Maddening, which is just amazing. Is it just these 2? Do you not have a silver lamp? What do you have 2 silver axes? What? Okay. Weird. If you get a crit, you kill. Yeah. Cool.
It's the least I could do.
A crit kills, 2 crits. Mega kill.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
3. My first time playing this map, I didn't realize that you could get the Creststones back after defeating them. So I legitimately thought you were just screwed if they got them the first time. And I save reset so many times trying to just never let that happen. Because it was before Viscums got discovered too. And I was also playing legitimately, so even then I would not have used them. So, just Kara, Alright, you're gonna get recovered back to 53. How you doing? Not too well. Wayne, how's everyone doing in terms of classes? Eloise is probably the only one who's actually gonna master her class. Hopefully.
I prevailed.
True. Yeah. I want to take out the healers before I do anything.
Do try again.
Ready when you are.
And they're just gonna heal each other. Oh, no, they're not. Is one of them out of physic?
I shall rise, but your day
Whatever.
is past.
Animan, get the kill. Oh, I killed one of them. That's why.
Ready and able.
I was like, is one of them just out of physic range or something? You can heal. That'll full. Okay. Let's do this Smarty Pants style. By which I mean, don't let them.
On to the next
Creststones.
This should be enough.
Hey, Dimitri Master Dancer. All the while holding an axe. Creststone, Creststone. Bring him 1 in range.
Just doing my duty.
Eloise gets the level.
Still
That
room
was
to
a good
improve.
level for Eloise. Creststone. Looks like an ad's gonna play. Probably better now than later. I can't really stop it, so. Why did I put Retribution on? You have the Viscum. And then I don't really care if I enemy phase with them, so I'm just gonna actually Viscum. And then I can just bring them over here and Viscum. Oh, and Flame's still over there. Flame, pick up the thing. String sword! I don't need that. Ooh. Ow. That's probably bad. I might want to buy a lift on this side. Line of lances.
I won't fail you.
Yeah.
We'll
Please hit.
outsmart them.
Okay. I was willing to thing if that didn't hit.
On to the next fight.
Silenced.
Alright, Shamir gets the level. Decent level. Shamir could definitely use more HP. What stats do you get again? Wow. That is a lot of stats if you get a kill. And because Sotha's shield is really overpowered, you get a lot.
I shall rise, but your day is past.
An unfair match.
Hanum is just gonna drop a nuke. Flame Emperor, I want to stay out of your range. Cyril, you can sit in enemy range. That's fine. And you can't really do anything. Ah, Shamir, no!
Remember this service.
Gambit
Send them
boost.
into a panic.
Combat arts, curved shot, killer bow. I think I can break it with this. No, I need one more turn.
Well worth.
Oh hey, S rank authority. S rank authority is the most worthless thing. S plus rank is worthwhile, but S rank authority is pointless. And broken armor. And Viscous.
I know where I stand.
And you'll only need one more instance of combat. Hit and run. And boom.
Sleep in the dirt.
And Killer Canucks.
In the name of the goddess.
Knuckles are so overpowered. Even though they're low might, just the fact that they made just a weapon class that is brave weapons is stupid.
My brother will be pleased.
And then they brought it back for
Just like
Engage. Granted, Engage's whole thing is that they brought back everything. So, yeah. Because the reason they brought back everything in Engage is because it was meant to be a 30th anniversary celebration. That's why it has aspects of every single Fire Emblem game in it. It just got delayed because of COVID, which, God, The delays to engage hurt that game so much. It's really unfortunate. Italian, level up. More hit, more crit, more PRT and avoid.
I read you like a book.
Alright. And up we go. Healing focus. I keep forgetting that you have healing focus. Hammer! That is a weapon that is not useful. And you Master Soldier. Awesome! That is a class that I no longer have to worry about. Metody, do you have the Venom Blade? Or Venom Edge? Yeah, you do. So that is a thing I have to worry about if I put something in enemy range. Max, Lance, and enemy phase, so I will do Killer Lance for Catherine. Get rid of EXP.
Better luck next
EX
time.
puzzles. And boop.
That is that. I'm not.
And that way you don't get double attacked. Oh, you're just gonna do a gambit anyways, so that's fine. Okay.
I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist. Now then, how shall I cook you? Torture them!
Torture them. I was not surprised to learn in Free Hopes that Metody was just a common bandit. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like some confirmation in this game that that's what he is too, but
Stay vigilant.
that's how I learned it, was Three Hopes. Shit. This is not a good position to be in. Manuela, can you attack? No, you cannot.
Can't give up yet. Can't give up yet.
This is not a good position. This is not a good position to be in.
Stay focused. I can help. You've got to try.
Catherine's in trouble.
Stay vigilant.
Still not a crit.
Ready and able.
Can't give up yet.
Thunderbrand kills. There we go.
Wait. No. I was just following orders. I just...
Girl! Okay. I don't think that level is gonna save Catherine's life.
Even I.
Stay vigilant.
Shit. Okay, you know what? I just have to accept that that is not the spot I need to be in right now.
I'll crush them all.
Let us away.
Imagine dying to a Catherine that's not even trying. Imagine dying to a cripple Catherine that you just exploded.
Sally forth.
Let's take them out.
Ready when you are.
Okay.
This'll
A plus authority. It's kind of funny seeing Catherine of all people having massive authority.
I might have overdone it.
Damn it.
Ready and able.
Alright. Luckily, Assault Troop will
Let's begin.
be very good.
To work.
Ready and able.
Luckily, Assault Troop will be very good.
You could use a hand.
Don't underestimate us.
That's gonna cripple everybody. Flame Emperor can still move. Okay. At least.
Let us away.
Yes.
Sally forth.
I moved them so they are still killable.
Fearless, as usual.
Good.
Let's take them
I can
out.
still route the map. I can still kill Meadows, dumbass.
I am spent.
I will.
I'm impressed.
Hi, Metody. Bye, Metody. Shoot him right in the crotch.
Invigorating.
God damn.
Stay
I
focused.
can't get EXP. Hi. Can I Viscum you? I can Viscum you, but that doesn't end well for me. Manuela can attack you.
You wish to interfere? Then your life is forfeit.
Damn, that actually hit. Catherine touched Mir well. Alright. I can do the fitting thing.
You are the one person I did not wish to make an enemy of.
Giant whip sword!
Is this some kind of twisted joke? I've been looking for you. I will take that head from your shoulders and hang it from the gates of Endor! Stop right there!
And suddenly, this is no longer a rated E game. It wasn't in the first place, but eh. I just love that tone shift. Dimitri goes from the classic Lord archetype to covered in blood, cracking someone's head open with his bare hands. And he became one of the biggest. Oh! I forgot that you get a knowledge gem for this. I would greatly appreciate a knowledge gem. Mostly because I am trying to max out every class. Should have been rated M. No, not rated M, but definitely rated. Is it rated T? I'm pretty sure this game's rated T.
Before I break your neck, there is one thing I must ask you.
Stay out of my way.
I don't recall giving you permission to speak. Answer my question. That is all you have left to do. Flame Emperor. No. Edelgard. Tell me now. Why did you cause such a tragedy? You killed your own mother, and yet you haven't even had the decency to stop and consider the reasons behind your actions. Have you?
I already told you I had nothing to do with that.
It was foolish to think I could reason with a lowly beast.
Your Majesty, no!
You are a monster.
Come, Hubert.
To flee is futile, wicked girl. The Church of Seros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished. You have defiled the Holy Tomb, dishonored the goddess, and humiliated your brethren. That crime will never be erased. Even if you burn in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the goddess's soil. Come, Professor. Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
We weren't able to defeat her.
Your Highness.
I will kill Edelgard with my own hands. I swear it! Let's return to the monastery, Professor. It is clear what must be done.
So, he's finally shown his true face. The same Dimitri I've seen once before. A beast who loves spilling blood.
You're wrong. I'm sure of it. There has to be an explanation.
I knew he'd been carrying the burden of that tragedy. I understand his thirst for revenge. His family and closest friends, all massacred right in front of him. But it still doesn't add up. There must be more that we don't know.
That's true. Dimitri didn't come unhinged until after the Flame Emperor was unmasked.
You don't think there's some connection between those two, do you?
The leaders of the church have misused its creed to fulfill their true desire, to rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan. Long ago, they divided the Empire to create a kingdom, and then divided that kingdom to create an alliance. They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability in order to reinforce their own authority. They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. How? By preying on the devotion of those who wished for the goddess's salvation. Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fodlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder so that true wisdom may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, the Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seros.
I cannot believe it. Let us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Adrestian Empire declared war upon the Church of Seros, as well as our allies. Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of Emperor. She has deemed the Church of Seros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help her tear it down. I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
Professor, the Empire has declared war on the Church of Seros.
We knew this day would come, sooner or later.
What's going to happen?
We can't afford to be optimistic. It's entirely possible the kingdom will be invaded.
Settle yourself, Ingrid. We need to carefully consider our options.
We can't just act rashly. That will only make things worse.
Once we've ascertained the situation, we must return to Ferdiad. Your Highness.
Real quick, I want to show a cutscene from Three Hopes, because there is that exact declaration of war in Three Hopes, and I just kind of want to compare it real quick. Like Edelgard's declaration of war against the Church of Seros. Because I want to see how that speech differs.
People of Fodlan, the Empire will stand by no longer. Together, we rise against a church that has become steeped in deception and corruption. The church has used their doctrine to deny you power and reshape Fodlan as they see fit. They thrust upon you the illusion of nobility in order to oppress who they choose, and they helped create the kingdom and alliance as a pretext for war. Finally, they teased you with the promise of salvation from pain they themselves inflicted, and did so in the name of their own profit. Well, I say no more. The Empire has severed herself from their hypocrisy by restoring the Southern Church and nurturing her people's well-being. And today, we purge the world of their evil forever. We will retake Garreg Mach from the Central Church and stamp out any nobles who abet its depravity. By my title as Emperor Edelgard von Hresvelg of Adrestia, I hereby declare war against the false Church of Seros.
Just an interesting scene to compare and contrast. Because there are a few scenes that have like direct parallels between both games, and that's one of them.
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. To War. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart. She plotted with ill-meaning strangers to achieve her own ambitions and defiled the Holy Tomb. If that is not wicked, what is? Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you. You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, Your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the Professor, after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
You have my gratitude, Sedith. And you as well, Flame. As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see our mission through.
I am sorry you could find no one but me to share your tea with. I shall endeavor to hold up my end of the conversation nonetheless. You ought not to have gone to such lengths to prepare my preferred tea. Allow me to express my deepest thanks. This is exquisite. Yes. Yes. Such keen insight you have. Yes. Though my dream can never be achieved, I shall continue my futile efforts. I simply see no other course of action. Such keen insight you have. I shall take my leave now. I hope that I have not wasted too much of your time.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna wrap up stream here. I am going to raid someone else who's playing Three Houses. I did see that someone is doing an Iron Man, so that seems pretty fun. So, yay. Yay. I think that'll be a fun thing to do. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream today, and do have a good day, everybody, and bye-bye!